Hello and welcome to another exciting season of West Bloomfield Laker football. I'm Tyler Kieft alongside Matt Catoni on Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM. Tonight the Lakers kick off the 2024 campaign at home at the Swamp against the Chippewa Valley Big Reds. And Matt, it's an exciting time of the year. There's nothing quite like high school football in West Bloomfield. The class of 1974 from West Bloomfield High School on site tonight for a battle between two teams in the green and white. Hello and welcome to another exquisite evening of West Bloomfield Laker football. I'm Tyler Kieft alongside Matt Catoni as the Lakers come in 2-3 tonight against a surging 4-1 Lake Oriental. And here come the West Bloomfield Lakers, led by Devin James, an athletic dynamo himself in the Laker 88. And a flag being carried by one of the linemen coming in as the Lakers look to make a huge move in the OAA Red Division. Nothing quite like knocking off number one to make that move. Low snap getting chased, escapes a tackler. Now he's looking long, past the 50-yard line and more. Caught! What a grab! Elijah Durham does it again. This man is unbelievable. It's 50-50. Half the time this season when the Lakers have been in the red zone, they have got in the end zone. Can they do it to tie the ball game up early in the second period with 7:50 and ticking to go in the half, down 7-0. Snap, screen run. Outside from Malcolm Gibson. Breaks a tackle inside the 5, reaching for the end zone and pushed out of bounds at the 3-yard line. First and goal. Wildcat, Tate, touchdown WB. Touchdown number 5 on the season. Look at that. Through the tightest of spaces. The cave diver in the Laker 3 gets into the end zone. With the PAT, we can tie this thing up. Josh Tate exasperated after a really tough drive. Boy, did he put the team on his back. The 2nd and 5. Alston outside, picked off. That one's going home. Touchdown, WB. It is a pick 6 for Chops Pittman. Lakers looking to have their stars shine on all 3 phases of the game, but someone that's kind of been really underrated for the Lakers and making a huge impact defensively has been Jonathan Edison Jr. so far this season, taking 150 snaps, yet to allow a single catch or a single touchdown. He had 15 tackles and a forced fumble in the first 5 weeks of the season. Had that key strip sack also a few weeks back, and this is a top 50 player in the Oakland Activities Association and all together. Tyler Kieft and the whole team here at Civic Center TV, broadcasting live West Bloomfield Laker football every single week. Take a look over at our other camera. We'll take a quick cut, and there he is, Matt Catoni, usually with me in the booth, but tonight, our crew on site. He is our camera operator, the true everyman of our broadcast team, Michigan man Matt Catoni will be back with me next week as we take on the Southfield A&T Warriors. Puts up the L Boys L before the second half. He is big, he is physical, he's approaching 1,000 yards rushing on the season, has over 2,100 yards for his career coming into this game. We'll mark at the 20, 2nd down and 5, Catholic Central. Gonna call a timeout as they get toward the end of that play. They did not like the setup, but they're going to take their time, Matt. They have a really good read on these defenses they go up against. I mean, it's evident on the scoreboard. The most they've given up all season long was 22 points to Orchard Lake St. Mary's way back in week 4. That really says something about the preparation that goes into these matchups for their defensive coordinator and for head coach Justin Sassante. Only got a yard to go. That offense going to stay on the field. Handoff right at the middle. Bowman gonna get the first down and more. Still on his feet, still pushing forward. Breaks free inside the 10, inside the 5, and down to the 4. Wow, what a run for Griffin Bowman. The freight train gets inside the 5. It's time for playoff football. Live from the Elm, the West Bloomfield Lakers and the Shamrocks of Novi Detroit Catholic Central. 48 minutes ahead, 12 minutes on the clock, and we are moments away from kickoff. Again, West Bloomfield winning the coin toss tonight and electing to defer to the second half. So Novi Detroit Catholic Central, the Shamrocks will receive the kick. Samson Gash, Matthew Williams, their leading returners on the season. And Matt, that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the weapons on the Shamrock team.
Yeah, a very deep offense here with, almost every other game, them picking another player to, really gash the defense with and really put up points for them. So it's going to be up to the Lakers today to really try and figure out who that guy that they're going to have to stop is here today. But number one on their list should be Jaden Pyden.
Justin Ward comes out to the middle at the 40-yard line, moving right to left. Across this field at Novi, Detroit Catholic Central. It's the Shamrocks in their blue uniforms with their white pants, blue jerseys, white numbers, no trim around it. West Bloomfield, and they're all whites tonight with their green numbers as they look to upset the number 2 team in the state of Michigan. The officiating crew awaiting all players to get on the field and give Justin Ward the signal. This would be a statement for the West Bloomfield Lakers. They've been really struggling with consistency throughout the season, and that is something that Coach Zach Hilbers has been preaching all throughout the week. You got to play consistent. You got to play your own brand of football if you want to win in November and keep advancing toward Ford Field.
Yeah, and if they're going to win today, they're going to have to do that because they're playing the most consistent team, because they've played consistently and they've consistently beaten talented teams.
Short kickoff going to be returned at the 26-yard line, up to about the 40 and out of bounds, and great field position for Catholic Central as they receive the ball. Dylan Young, the receiver, and sets up this offense that has been on fire, Matt, and led by their quarterback, Skylar Hunter, a senior in his first season as a starter.
Yeah, he's really been efficient for them, not turning the football over. According to Max Preps, only 1 interception on the year. So it's going to be up to the Lakers to, try and force a rare mistake out of him today.
Quarterback Deuce Hunter with 1 man in the backfield.
5 plays.
A power formation, 2 out to the wide side left. Hunter handoff right up the gut, 40-yard line, pushing forward toward the 45. Get down to about the 43-yard line for a short gainer on first down.
Yeah, right there, Pyden right there with a solid carry, but a good push right there by the Catholic Central offensive line, and that's really where the game is going to be won today by the Lakers if they're able to do it, that defensive front.
It's a second down at the 43-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Hunter with Pyden in motion, trips to the left. Screen pass, Pyden caught, he gets up past the 50, 45-yard line, and up to about the 42. A huge gain and a first down for Catholic Central.
Just a very quick toss right out to Pyden right there on that, after sending him out on motion. Just a quick screen pass, getting him out there in space, and once he got to that second level, the acceleration right there to get the first down was huge.
Now in plus territory at the Laker 44-yard line, first down with 11:13 and ticking to go in the first. Power formation at the offensive line, really stacking up against this Lakers defensive front. The Lakers nobody high. It is all first and second level, expecting a run on first down. Hunter, as he sets up his offense with Pyden in the backfield. He'll pitch it off the gash, up to the 40, up to the 30-yard line, just shy. Still on his feet. No, he is inbounds. Oh, man. Samson Gash breaking tackles and taking bodies into the near the Laker red zone.
Yeah, it looked like he got forced out of bounds there at the end as he got brought down, but not without taking someone to the ground with him. A very physical run, and right there, it looked like the Catholic Central offense came out, saw what the Lakers front was showing, what they were showing on defense, and then changed the play call to see what would work best. And right there, gashed them up.
Wide receiver jet sweep with just a little toss in the backfield. Impressive play, and now they're in the red zone at the 20. Hunter throws out to his right side, caught the 15, down the 10-yard line, inside the 5, goes for the pylon, and he got it. Touchdown, Catholic Central.
I mean, just a very easy drive for Catholic Central right there. Just doing everything they wanted to do. The only hiccup they really had was that first carry where they only gained about 3 or 4 yards.
Just like that, less than 2 minutes for that Catholic Central drive, and they take an early 6-0 lead.
Knew it was going to be a high-scoring game. Right there, Catholic Central showing why they are one of the more talented teams, not just in the state, but really in the region, and how they were able to knock off one of the more, prolific winning streaks in the area against Toledo Central Catholic.
Kick is up and is through the uprights, just like that. Is 7 for Novi Detroit Catholic Central, 0 for the Lakers. It's Laker football on Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM. Welcome back to Laker football on Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM. What was looking like dangerous territory for the Lakers has turned into good fortune off the interception. The Lakers march up the field, and Brendan Jones gets his first receiving touchdown of the season to make it a 7-14 game in favor of Catholic Central. Now it's on the defense, Matt, to make another stop and make this game interesting as we're approaching halftime.
Again, a team that rarely makes mistakes and a quarterback that rarely makes mistakes. Scoring to Max Preps, again, only Hunter's second interception on the season. And just now the Lakers have to find a way to capitalize on it.
Return goes up past the 30-yard line for the 35. We got a tussle, and we got a flag. Malcolm Gibson in some action.
It looks like there may be a missed flag for the hurdle outside of the tackle box as well.
Matthew Williams with a kickoff return. There is the penalty marker down.
Yeah, a couple of players getting into it. It was for the Lakers, it was Malcolm Gibson, and it was Luka Genrich for Catholic Central. That's probably where the flag is going to be on. It was way away from where the football was. Could be offsetting personal fouls there. Both players getting into it.
It will not be offsetting and pushing this Catholic Central offense up to midfield now, and just really a crucial penalty that you can't have if you're Gibson. Whether you're provoked or not, it doesn't matter. It's all like hockey. It's always the second guy that gets sent to the box.
It'll advance Catholic Central to begin this drive at their 49-yard line, approaching West Bloomfield territory. It wasn't clear where that fight began off the ball, but now it's made clear by the officiating crew. Great field position for Catholic Central on their third drive. Quick handoff outside the tackles, past the 50, toward the 45, out the 44 goes Jaden Pyden.
After that interception, that's the right call. You do that 10 times out of 10. You just hand the ball to Pyden. You let him pick up some easy yardage like he's been doing all night and get this offense kind of back in a rhythm and back on schedule.
You want a guy that's tough playing running back, especially against a big defensive line like you have in West Bloomfield, and you want a guy who's tough playing football at Army. That's where Jaden Pyden will be playing on Saturdays next year. First, it'll be 2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line in plus territory for the Shamrocks. Hunter out of the gun with Pyden in motion, takes it himself, quarterback run outside toward the 45, being thrown back. And with forward progress, they'll mark him at the 46-yard line as the Lakers pull him back to the 50 at the end of that play.
Yeah, really a huge tackle right there. I believe that was Kylo Dickerson who got a hand on him, really just snatch him back about a yard or so and prevent that from being more than a gain of about 2 yards.
Over 40 tackles on the season for Kylo Dickerson, the 6', 185 junior for the Lakers, a dual sport athlete. Also plays basketball at WB, so look, they keep the season going. Pretty soon you're going to be playing 2 sports at the same time for a couple of very good teams at West Bloomfield High School. 3rd down and 5, 8:51 to go in the half. Catholic Central 14, West Bloomfield 7. Out of the gun, Hunter outside, pass and caught. Pyden up to the 30-yard line, out of bounds, just beyond the 25. They'll mark him at the 21 as he reaches before he goes out of play.
Yeah, and that's one thing the Lakers cannot allow. And it's the second time that it's happened here tonight. You know, on that sort of like swing screen pass, they allow him to get outside of the furthest defender and break that contain. And right there, he makes him pay for it and picks up about 25 yards.
With 8:39 to go in the first half, up 7. Catholic Central at the West Bloomfield 21-yard line, approaching the red zone. Now Pyden will line up at quarterback. Bunch formation, one out to the right, takes it himself up to the 20-yard line, met by a few Lakers. That's about all he's going to get. They're actually going to say he was marked right at the line of scrimmage, so no gain for Jaden Pyden as Pittman takes him down.
And I think that's just the 2nd or 3rd time here tonight where the Lakers have been able to stop him at or behind the line of scrimmage. And that is going to be huge to see if the Lakers can sustain that level of success on the defensive front here tonight if they want to win.
It would be a big win for this defense if they keep Catholic Central to just 3 points. West Bloomfield deferring to the second half. They'd have a lot of time before the half expires to move up the field, try to get some more points and keep this game pretty even before they talk it over at the break. 2nd down and 10 at the Laker 21-yard line for Catholic Central. Hunter out of the shotgun. pump faking, looking left, going to the end zone, the Samson Gash, and just overhead and out of bounds, incomplete.
Yeah, not going to matter, though. Flag down on the field, whether it's for holding or pass interference. Doesn't matter. It's going to lead to a first down for Catholic Central right here. And just, again, another mistake that you can't have for the Lakers, as it looked like that pass was overthrown anyways.
Officiating crew talking it over before they make the official call, and that is exactly what it's going to be, Matt.
Defensive holding is the call.
Advance Catholic Central deep and deeper into West Bloomfield territory. Ball going to be placed just outside of the 10-yard line.
Yeah, and really, Lakers kind of lucking out there that it was holding as opposed to pass interference. A lot less yardage on that penalty because of that.
It'll also advance the chains and make it a first down at the 11-yard line.
10-yard penalty. First and 10 from the West Bloomfield.
Especially with the way that Catholic Central's been able to run the ball tonight. Not a good sign for the Lakers, as Pyden is again going to be lined up at the quarterback in the Wildcat. He'll take it himself on the quarterback keeper up to the 10-yard line on the option. It's about all he'll get, gain of 1, makes it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that's about 3 carries now in a row where they've been able to limit Pyden. But, you know, you got to remain diligent, and you have to keep in the back of your mind that Pyden might fake it at any moment, could throw it, could hand it off. But you got to remember, this Army's kind of like, or offense is kind of like a Swiss Army knife.
7:20 and ticking to play in the half. Catholic Central 14, West Bloomfield 7. And the Shamrocks at the Laker 10-yard line on 2nd and 9. Pyden will remain in at the quarterback, takes it himself, outside the tackles, got a block inside the 5 on his feet and in the end zone. Another touchdown for J.D. Pyden.
Looked like Khalik Robinson tried to get lower than him right there, and that's just one thing you're not going to do. You're not going to get lower than him and out-hit him. Your best hope is just to try and wrap him up and hope, and either you bring him down or you slow him down just enough for your teammates to get there for him. And right there, that's just exactly what happens. Pad level is huge right there.
Jake Madigan will come back out as Amy Frazier takes the injured Laker off the field. We'll attempt to make this a 14-point game once again. A little bit of a high snap. It goes up, and it does split the uprights despite the rush, just like that. 21 for Catholic Central, 7 for the Lakers. It's West Bloomfield football on Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM. That is going to spell the end of our regular season and playoff campaign on the radio and TV as well. I want to thank you for tuning in and joining us on another journey of West Bloomfield Laker football in this 2024 season. We appreciate you spending your Friday nights with us on television, on the radio, and online on CivicCenterTV.com. This is a massive team effort all across the fall for our ragtag team of media professionals at Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM. Want to give a huge shout out to our entire team. Calvin Brown at Master Control each and every week, our director for our TV broadcasts, our studio producer for this radio broadcast tonight, putting in all those extra hours, giving up his Friday nights all throughout the fall to bring you Laker football. Many others producing on the back end of the broadcast as well. Our executive producer, Dave Scott, our producer, Jared Clark, all throughout the season. Our camera operators, Dom Catoni and Daryl Sanders, also huge contributors to us in 2024. And of course, we couldn't do it without the great support of the Greater West Bloomfield Cable Communications Commission, which oversees our operation. We thank you for making this your home for Laker football in 2024. For our entire team at Civic Center TV, alongside my partner, Matt Catoni, we'll see you next season. It's Laker football on Civic Center TV and 89.3 Lakes FM.